Good morning, it's Amy with My Learning Garden, and today I just wanted to give you a quick garden tour. It is the beginning of June, and because of that gorgeous chicken coop, I have not had the opportunity to make videos lately. So just wanted to give you an update of what we've been doing. We'll get in close and I can show you the chicken coop that my husband made me from scratch, just ideas. There's the girls. And this is a Maddie. Miss Maddie doesn't know what to think of these baby birds. But they're doing so good. We are so happy. That little area right there, that's where we watch Chicken Coop TV. I would have never guessed that watching chickens would be so much fun and so relaxing. So here is our amazing coop. I will give a full tour video of that here, probably in another video. We still have, we literally just finished it last weekend, so we still have some cleanup to do, but so happy that the girls have a roof over their head. Here is the asparagus. This is the first year that I'm growing asparagus, and they're doing really good. Every single one of the crowns that I planted took, so I'm very excited about that. We have potatoes in this box right here. I'm also doing a little bit of an experiment, and I'm trying to do them in a bucket. Clearly not the same. So I think with the bucket I probably failed to put in enough soil is what I'm guessing. So we still should have a very big potato harvest. Last year it wasn't a very good harvest at all. I have a few things from last year, like this celery. I'm not sure if you can really see it very well, but the celery is starting to go to seed, to flower. I'm totally fine with that. I really wanted just to kind of see what it would do and bring in the pollinators. I'm okay with bringing in all the pollinators that we can. In this bed, I have my cucumbers. All of them are pickling cucumbers. I have 4 climbing cucumbers and then 4 bush. And then I love sunflowers. These were volunteers from last year, so they weren't even in this box, so I'm kind of excited that they came to the party. This box, that was radishes. We had a couple of days where it was warm. Warm for Oregon. It was like 85, and we all thought we were dying because it was 85 degrees, but all of my radishes bolted, so that one, again, just letting it go to flower, watch it, see what it does, and hope that some pollinators come in. And then I will be putting something else in here. Not sure what, but I'm going to be doing something. In this box, we have our yellow straight neck zucchini, and then green zucchini over in the back. The green beans. We have our zombie flamingos again, protecting everything. This year I built an arch to go over one of the walkways, and I want to see if I can get our pole beans to go up and over, and they're starting to attach, which is really fun. I don't know all of the varieties of green beans. I planted several different kinds. The one I'm most excited about is this one right here. It's Scarlet Runner, and they're supposed to have just this beautiful, beautiful flower. So very excited to see how that goes. Again, all kinds of different green beans. A little bit slow, but it also hasn't been very warm. I'm still wearing a sweater, so those will snap out of it. This area, it's not looking amazing, but there's some amazing things happening in here. I grew collard greens. If you remember from my previous videos, I started everything from seed indoors. This is the collard greens. We have been, as you can see, we've only gotten through half of our collard greens. We keep cutting it and eating it. It's getting really, really tall, and I'm wondering if it's going to bolt also. So if it does, then it will go to the chickens. The chickens are loving the greens. Our Walla onions, they are doing awesome. You can actually see some of them starting to bulb up. Now, I am positive that I should not have planted these so close together. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew better than that. So when the onions are planted too close like that, it's not going to give them room to create that bulb. So it's okay. It's a learning garden. This is garlic from last year, and I'm going to be harvesting that probably this weekend. I am pretty sure that it's ready because the tops are green, but the bottoms are totally brown. So I'm not watering it so I can dry out the bulbs that are hopefully underneath there. And then this is what bolted lettuce looks like. I had so much fun. I'm so proud of the lettuce. I had some freckled romaine. Some bugs are getting in there, so I just decided we're not going to eat that, and so I'm slowly feeding it to the chickens. But this is what happens when it bolts. It goes bolting for the sky, looking for sun, and then it will get a flower. So this is starting to go to flower. Again, I'm going to let it go just because why not? I have flowers all over the yard, trying to bring in pollinators, and this is just one way to do it. On this side, again, garlic from last year. Trying to let that dry out, but it's also in a bed with lettuce that needs water, so we will see. And then these are onions from last year. These are also going to seed, so I'm gonna let this go. I've never seen that before, so I want to see what that looks like. Is it going to be a flower? Is it going to go to seeds? It'll be kind of fun to watch. This is the cilantro from last year. It is obviously going to seed, but it is so pretty. In fact, that's what I have hanging in the chicken coop right now, and they are just having a field day. I hung, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 feet from the roof, and they're pecking at it and having a good old time. We have more Walla onions, and then pumpkins. Now I'm going to admit, this is not the best place to do pumpkins. I planted pumpkins last year where the chicken coop is. I know it's going to take over this entire area, but I also know that I probably won't be putting lettuce or anything in here, so this area of the garden is not a well traveled area because over in the corner, so I'm okay with it taking off right now. I just moved the compost bin over. I have a compost pile going, which is doing so good. I'm so excited. Having all of the wood shavings from the chicken brooder, and then having a new front yard with grass, I'm able to actually make good compost, and I'm excited to have my black gold. So going down this way, we have more green beans coming up over this side. Here is my artichoke. First year growing artichoke. I don't know if I'm going to get one artichoke from one plant, but it's kind of just a fun plant to watch grow. Really enjoying that. Tomatoes. Now, I failed again with tomatoes on, well, not really fail, I need to figure out a different labeling system. So it's going to be surprise tomatoes because I have no idea which ones are which. I put plant tags in, but we live in a rainy area, so it just washed off all the permanent markers. So that is unfortunate, but it's okay. Basil. So happy with my basil. This is the baby basil that, again, I started from seed. Actually need to trim some of that and have that for dinner. More basil. The pea planters. Look at those. So I built these pea planters at the beginning of this. It wasn't even the season yet. I hadn't even started planting. I think it was in January maybe. But they are doing exactly what I wanted them to do. They are just so fun. Clearly 2 different types of peas. This one is just going gangbusters. It's growing way up over the top. This one over here, it's catching up. I'm okay with that. Lavender from last year smells so good. More peas, more tomatoes. And then this one I believe are my sweet pumpkins. So I still need to find a place to put those. Nobody needs to have, what do I have? 10 pumpkin plants. Nobody needs that much. Nobody needs that many pumpkins unless you've got a pumpkin farm. So I gotta figure out where I'm gonna plant them. I may give some to friends. I'm just having a hard time giving away babies that I started from seed, but I gotta do it. In fact, I did give one of my friends some tomatoes and peppers, and she's really enjoying that. So this whole box right here are tomatoes. I know that I have Kellogg's Breakfast, I have Cherokee Purple, some Roma, cherry, black cherry, I think Abe Lincoln, Porter. I don't know which one's which because literally the plant tags got washed off. So it's gonna just be a bunch of really awesome tomatoes. I've not done a head count on the tomato plants. I did not want to have 40 tomato plants. That's a lie, I do. I don't mind having a lot, but I'll be canning them. So I think I'm down to 38. I tried. Over in this box, this is all of my hot peppers. I've got marigolds everywhere, hoping that the marigolds will keep away any of the bugs and the slugs that I was experiencing last year. Had a little bit of an accident with the garden. This actually had Swiss chard in it, and my husband was mixing up Roundup to kill weeds in the front yard, and he was doing it back over here in that little corner that is now dead. That tomato is doing actually okay considering it got a direct hit of it, so he felt awful. It actually killed all of my Swiss chard. Because I have so many tomato plants, I did a video on this also. I did little dollar store laundry baskets, and you can see all of these seedlings. I got them all the way down the walkway. All of the seedlings, everything was started indoors the exact same time. So this kind of gives you a comparison of when you plant something in a pot versus planting something in the ground. Again, all of them exact same age, and you know, same thing. I have porters, I have Cherokees, I've got all the same stuff. Some of them though have little tiny tomatoes starting, but you can really see the health of it. I mean, this one I'm still fertilizing with worm tea every single week. I gave them some other organic tomato fertilizer, but they are just not doing that. I'm gonna have a jungle of tomatoes, and it's just, I should have given them away. I should have done the right thing and given them away, but it's an experiment, and you have to experiment in the garden. You don't know what will work until you try it. Don't be afraid to try something in the garden. Look at all those gorgeous, gorgeous peas. So I'm gonna have to do some harvesting. These are not ready at all, so they're still kind of flat. These are not a stir-fry bean. They'll start plumping up. You can see on this one, it's gonna get a little bit fatter and plumper. For some reason, this one is just going slower than the other one. And I really feel like these were the seeds that I started indoors. And then if I remember right, I think I direct sowed these. I'm almost positive, I think I direct sowed those. So you can see the difference between a couple of weeks, and with it warming up, it's actually going to look just like this one. So I have a ton that are ready. So they'll get a little bit on the fatter side. You literally just pop them straight off, and then you pop them right into your mouth. They're so good, they're so sweet. Nothing better than a garden breakfast. I have my strawberries from last year. I have some harvesting that I have to do. Look how pretty. I'm so happy. Those overwintered from last year. I actually put them in the greenhouse, and I probably shouldn't have. I didn't know to not protect them. So big old petunia. That petunia, literally, I think there was 2 petunia plants that overwintered. I did nothing to them at all. I just started fertilizing them with a water-soluble Proven Winners fertilizer. So I'm doing that with all of the flowers, and they are doing so good. I'm so happy. Over here I have my 3 different blueberries, and as you can see, I'm doing something right. We got blueberries. Not a lot. I'll probably need 20 more plants, but not really sure where we're gonna put them. But I got some bird netting over it just to combat our blue jays. They haven't been in full force yet, but I know that they're coming. That is our strawberry planter that my husband and I made a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. They're doing really good. If I had to do it over again, I would do something bigger. It's hard to get the water into the holes. I don't have a drip water system set up, so I would definitely do this differently. But I'm getting strawberries. In fact, here's another one ready to go. What else? All of the flowers. Love the flowers. This right here is strawberry. Those were strawberries again from last year, overwintered, and they, I don't know the variety. I do know that there were some pineapple strawberries in it. I don't like them, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but they're sweet, but they're just, I don't know, it's not my jam. I don't really care for it. So we still have quite a bit of cleanup to do in the yard. I've kind of taken the chicken brooder setup, which was literally a little baby portable crib, but we've got some cleanup still to do. But that is the June garden tour. I'm so happy with how things are turning out, and I can't wait to start harvesting big harvests. Oh, I did want to show you, if you've noticed in these videos, these little things right here. Last year I had cut up some stuff, I think it was a balloon, a Mylar balloon from the dollar store, to try to help with the birds. Well, it worked. It was messy and I didn't really care for it. In fact, I'm still pulling out pieces, and now that I have the chickens, I really don't want the chickens to be eaten on that. So I went back to the dollar store, and these are just those little party horns, and I have a little bamboo stake, and I just really, you know, it's barely sitting on there. Some of them I was able to like really jam on there, but they fly in the wind and hopefully they will scare away the birds. If that doesn't work, you know, because the zombie flamingo is supposed to be on duty, he's not working. So if that doesn't work, then I will actually go out and get actual bird tape. So that is it. We will end it with my beautiful chicken coop. Chicken TV. Look at Maddie. She just doesn't know what to do with these birds. I don't think they're going to be friends. I'm pretty sure she still just wants to eat them. So, all right, everybody, have a wonderful day, and I will do my best to make more videos. If you like this video, please like and subscribe.